Alright, hello and welcome everyone. This is Gump, and I've got a little video for you guys today, and I'd like to put a disclaimer out there that if your girlfriends or boyfriends or anyone who doesn't like how much time you spend on the game is around, you may want to not watch this video so they can hear it. You don't want them to hear this, okay? So let's get going. Today I spent a few hours server hopping and doing everything in my power to increase the number of Division Tech drops that I got. Okay, so I got 24 Division Tech drops today in 4 hours. Okay, so I got about 3 per hour. You can see I've got 15 left after crafting some marksman rifles. Alright, so let's go in and look at the marksman rifle real quick, and then we'll start getting into some things here. So if we go look at my marksman rifle, we can see that it does, with my character stats, these are the numbers that I can pull on my character stats, and of course I get the 3 random talents. So, let me pull up my little cheat sheet here that I use. And bam, there it is. Let's pull this up here. And we can see that if we make this thing big, we can see all of the stuff that's available for our marksman rifles. And you can see them, they're all check marked down through here. Okay? There's 18 possible talents for our marksman rifle. So it got me to thinking today, what are the chances that if I choose 3 specific talents, that I actually get a gun with all 3 specific talents and a weapon damage that is important to me? So let's go through a little bit of math here and gross everybody the fuck out. Alright, my marksman rifle can do a 45,374, or a number of 40,976 for a low. So that gives us a total numbers of 4,398, that when we craft our marksman rifle, we can get 4,398 different numbers from our marksman rifle. Okay? So let's say that we're not comfortable with keeping, obviously, the lowest damage weapon that we can get, which would be 40,976. Let's say we set ourselves up a minimum. And let's say that minimum is 45,000 damage or higher. Well, since the max is 45,374, we can get, and our damage is down to 45,000, we can get 374 good numbers that we pull, and that leaves us with 4,024 bad numbers that we can pull. Okay? So, we have 374 good numbers that we can pull, and there's 4,398 total numbers that we can pull. And that gives us approximately a top 8% gun if we so choose to do it. Alright, so 8% is 1 in 12. 1 divided by 12 equals 0.08, as you can see. So we have a 1 in 12 chance to pull a gun that is 45,000 or higher damage. That doesn't sound so bad, does it? Alright, so let's move on. Like I said, we have 18 talents that we can get on our gun to get the exact ones we want. So let's just say that I want 3 specific talents for my sniper rifle, which is the fact that I got into today when I started looking at my own. So let's say we want brutal for headshot damage, fierce for critical hit chance, and ferocious for elite damage. Alright, so let's do some math on that. We have 18 total talents that we have a chance to get. So on the first talent here, we're going to get a 3 in 18 chance of getting one of the 3 talents that we want. And it approximately gives us a 16% chance to pull that. Not so bad. On the second talent, since we've already hit the first one, we get a 2 in 17 chance, because we've removed one talent that we've used and we need one less than the previous. So now we have an 11.7% chance to pull our second talent. So now on our third roll here, or not a roll, but our third talent, when we craft our gun, we get a 1 in 16 chance to pull our gun, which is a 6% chance. So That's a 3 in 18 chance multiplied by a 2 in 17 chance multiplied by a 1 in 16 chance. So let's look at those. That's 0.16 times 0.12 times 0.06. This is the percent chance that we get a gun that has all 3 specific talents that we're looking for. Any 3 specific talents. So what does that number mean? Well, if we multiply this number by 1,000, you'll see it equals almost exactly 1. So what that tells us is that we have a 1 in 1,000 chance that our gun will give us the exact specific talents that we want. But who wants a gun that has shitty damage? So we go back down and we have to multiply our damage number by our talent number. So out of the 1 gun that we get in 1,000 guns that we craft, we get all 3 talents on, and 8% of the time we get a gun that is a damage of 45,000 or higher. So once again, we do a 0.001 multiplied by our previous number of 0.08, and we get this number, 0.00008. So, to make things quick, that's a 1 in 100,000, which brings us back to an even number. Actually, it's 8 in 100,000. So, 8 in 100,000 guns, we're going to get a gun that does a top 9% weapon damage that we can pull and has all 3 talents on it. So if we break that down to a 1 in chance, that is a 1 in 12,500 chance. That's the odds that you have of crafting a sniper rifle with a top 9% damage, or top 8% damage, this is actually the number that we used, a top 8% damage with 3 talents on it that you want. Specifically 3 talents. So what does this mean to us? Well, since we get one in, we have to craft on average 12,500 guns to get our 1 gun that we want. These guns require 3 division tech apiece. So we multiply that number by 3. Now that tells us that we need to, on average, the average person is going to need 37,500 gold division techs so that they can get a marksman sniper rifle with a top 9% damage and 3 talents on it. So let's go even further. I said earlier that I did today with server hopping and cheating my ass off and transferring to other players and doing everything I could to increase my division tech with the maxed out scavenger and item find bonuses. I got 3 division tech an hour, which is a really high number from what I've been understanding from most people. So we need 37,500 division tech. Well, we're getting 3 per hour. So that gives us 12,500 hours of game time. On average, given my luck rate that I had today, we need 12,500 hours to get 37,500 division tech to get our 1 gun out of the 12,500 that we're going to craft on average to get our weapon damage and 3 talents. So let's take this a little bit further. 12,500 hours is 520 days played non-stop for 24 hours a day. So we have 12,500 hours, and we divide that by 24 hours, and that gives us, 12,500 divided by 12,500 divided by 24 hours gives us 520 days played, 24 hours a day, non-stop. So, that's not reasonable. So what if we only played 6 hours a day? Well, that number ends up being 2,083 days is what it's going to take for us to play 6 hours a day to get the gun that we want. Well, that's not really that helpful of a number either. Let's break it down into years, because 2,083 days is such a large number. So there's 365 days in a year, so 2,083 days, and now we get the number that we've all been looking for. It's going to take 5.7 years of playing 6 hours every single day, logging out and logging in and transferring to players and going to the dark zone and grinding Division Tech, so that we can go back and craft a gun 12,500 times on average, so that we can get one gun that has the top 9% damage output and has the 3 specific talents we want. I just wanted to share this bright and wonderful news with the community, and I was so close to saying we don't need a patch for Division Tech. I got 24 of them today. And then when I got back to the crafting station, I realized that I was only short 37,476 more Division Tech on average to get my sniper rifle that does 45,000 damage, base damage, and has brutal, fierce, and ferocious. Please, God, tell me what any of us are doing right now playing this game. I told you you didn't want your girlfriend to hear this. They need to look at these numbers. This is a fucking joke. Seriously, are you kidding me right now? I will never, ever in my lifetime, ever have my 45,000 damage sniper rifle. It will never, ever, 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 ever happen. Or it could happen right now. Let's craft one. Yeah, let's craft it right now. Come on, baby. 1 in 12,500 chance. What did I get? Trained. Critical heats. That's not it. That's not my gun. Come on, man. One more. Come on, one more. We can do it. No. Come on. What is this shit? Come on. This is gonna happen. 1 in 13,000 chance. There goes another 4 hours of my life right here. Let's go. Come on, one more time. Brutal. I got one of them. Brutal. What? I didn't get. Fuck. Come on. Just for the video, one time. Let's go. Give it to me. Come on. Oh. I got all the requirements. What? Nothing. I didn't get any of them. I can't craft. Why can I not craft? Why can I not craft? I want to make one more. I've got 3 Division Tech. What the fuck do I not have? I need 10 tools. I'm green across the board. What the fuck? Is my inventory full? Why can I not craft this gun right now? Are you fucking kidding me? I have 3 Division Tech. I have 10 tools. I need 3, and I have 28 weapon parts. This fucking game's tripping. Fucking delete something. How many gold things I have. Give me my damn guns. What is going on right now? Let's delete one. It's gotta be my inventory. My inventory has to be full. We got one more shot at this. If I don't get it on this, I'm quitting this fucking game. Where's it at? One more time. Brutal, fierce, ferocious. One more. One time. Fuck this game. Wait a minute. Destructive is good. Brutal's good. God, it was so close. It was so... Fuck. What's the damage? 40,000 damage! I would have actually used this one. Man, fuck this thing, man. This game is a joke. Tell these people to patch this shit. Good lord.